Today I am very excited. We finally got our hands on a complete overhaul, brand new Old Man Emu BP-51 suspension system for the 4Runner. This has been an upgrade that's been in the works for a long time. So today's the day we're going to get it all done. We're going to head over to HMC in Mesa, Arizona, meet Max, the owner, who's helped me out before. Then we'll get this thing out on the road. I'll let you know how it goes. We'll take it out to the dirt and test it out. Take a look at the new DirtCom trail swing. Let's go. We're here at HMC Off-Road in Mesa, Arizona with the owner, Max. These guys have actually worked on the 4Runner before. They did the intricate lighting system around the entire truck, the switch that controls that. Going over to Max's shop is always a good time. It's nice to visit, see him, see his crew, and see what they're working on. Like, seriously, look at this thing. It was amazing. The video doesn't do it justice, but that thing must have been 10 feet tall, easy. He works on all sorts of vehicles, stock vehicles, making them better. He also gets to work on some older vehicles and restore them. This time at the shop, he was nice enough to give us an interview and kind of go over his history and what his shop does.
Yeah, so Max Hahn, owner here of HMC Off-Road. I started the shop up about 1.5 years ago, and long story short, a bunch of different career changes. My wife got sick and tired of seeing Toyota and Jeep parts all over our house, and so it was time to open up the shop. So here we are 1.5 years later. We've got 6 employees in the back, and we're rapidly expanding. Anything Toyota, Jeep, rock crawler, buggy, overlanding, any of that type of work, we do it here in-house.
So I've got to be honest, it was pretty nice watching the old system go. My truck is a 2019 4Runner SR5 Premium, and the suspension, honestly, wasn't really up for what I was planning on doing with this 4Runner. Even more so, it was pretty exciting to watch as they installed the new parts piece by piece, and I got to see the old truck turn into something that was going to be far more capable. Just looking at the parts alone, you can tell that these things were far more robust and could handle a much heavier workload, which is exactly what I was looking for. The truck looked amazing. The heavy springs in the rear gave this whole system a total lift of about 5 inches, which is outstanding. That's going to help out on the trail a lot. It rode really well on the street, but now it's time to take it to the dirt and see what this thing can really do. To test out the new system, we went down the road to an off-road area called Four Peaks. This place has several different trails, different levels of difficulty, ruts, drops, obstacles to go over, old washed out riverbeds. So definitely a good testing ground to kind of see what the BP-51s can do. Now, to be 100% completely honest with you, this suspension is better than I thought it would be, just in general. It handled everything. There was no body roll on steep incline or declines or, turns going through graded roads that were angling down. The way the suspension ate up the dirt, the ruts, the rocks. It was insane. Night and day difference between this system and the stock SR5 suspension system. So if you're in the market, if you're looking for a suspension overhaul for a 4Runner, I can't recommend this enough. It was absolutely fantastic. So not only did we take this thing out locally to test it out and drove it around the city, everything worked great. We decided to take it for about an 800+ mile road trip through northern Arizona, southern Nevada, and ultimately to our destination, Death Valley National Park. We spent 3 days going through the park. We tried to figure out a place, someplace extreme, someplace that we could really test this out, put some real miles on this, highway miles, desert miles, off-roading miles. And I got to be honest, for anybody looking to upgrade their suspension, for the 4Runner specifically, or anybody who's just interested in upgrading their suspension, take a look at Old Man Emu. I am more than impressed. This thing has handled everything we've thrown at it seamlessly. We've had no problems. The handling is incredible on road. So you get a really capable off-road suspension system that still gives you a level of comfort on road. Now, the nice thing about these BP-51s is that you actually get a spanner wrench and you can adjust the way the suspension handles, right? So if you find that you need a looser ride, you can adjust it. If you need it to tighten up, You can adjust it. If you want it different on the highway but different on off-road, you can do that too. To my knowledge, this is the only system that really offers that type of capability, at least when I was doing the research between this and the Icons and kind of all the Kings, right? All the standard ones that are out there. I would say go for it. If you're thinking about doing it and if you're comfortable with the price point of what this would cost to buy and install, absolutely go for it. It's been incredible. And the next video we're going to come out here with will be our trip through Death Valley. We saw a lot of really interesting things. Really looking forward to kind of putting that together for you. If you have any questions, if there's anything that you'd like to see specifically, please don't hesitate to reach out. If you thought this video was informational and helped you out, please go ahead and like, subscribe, and keep an eye out for the next one. Thanks.